that is kind of what we call the $64 question. Today in America, you got three people owning more wealth than the bottom half of the American society. You don't see that on television too much. You got the top 1% owning more wealth than the bottom 92%. Over the last 30 years, the top 1% has seen a $21 trillion increase in their wealth. The bottom half of America has seen a $900 billion decline in their wealth. So what you have in America today is a relatively small number of incredibly wealthy people. The prison industrial complex, these guys have wealth, they have power, and they could care less about the needs of working people in this country. And that's the dynamic of American politics right now.
And how would one stop that? When you're dealing with this, the kind of influence that you're talking about with $69 billion in a year, how would you stop that?
Well, that is kind of what we call the $64 question. And I'll tell you what I think. This is what I believe. If you think back on American history and you think about the real changes that have taken place in society, you think about the labor movement and working class people standing up and saying to their employers, we're not going to be treated like animals anymore. The only way the change takes place is when ordinary people come together and stand up and fight and say that the status quo is not working.